Hi everyone, welcome back to part 3. So, as discussed, we are going to now do a walking bass line in the left hand alongside the same progression, which is 1, 3, 4 major, 4 minor. Two chords are off scale. That's the second and the fourth chord. So, D major, F sharp major, G major, G minor. These are the four chords we've been doing for our entire series. This is part 3. So head over to part 1 where the theory is covered in great detail. Part 2 also will be nice, where we cover some ghost note concepts for not only the chords in this lecture but pretty much all the chords that music has to offer, including diminished, augmented, sevenths and slash chords and so on. So here we are going to focus on, we'll assume that you've already got that ballad engine going, let's say eighth notes, but however we did do triplets in the last part. We did semiquavers and salsa patterns and so on, but let's just keep with the eighth note ballad for simplicity, ease of explanation at least, and 3 and 4 and 1, and let's bring in a bass line. Okay, so a bass line or a passing bass line or a walking bass motion, it's going to give respect to the chord tones. So whatever the chords are, we will rely on that. By what do we mean by giving respect to the chord tones? It just means playing it a bit longer. So whatever other stuff you want to do, it's just like that is not your actual destination. It's like you want to go to a momo shop, but you want to take another adventurous route and meet some friends along the way or whatever, as opposed to you just want to go from source to destination, house to momo shop, and you have nothing else in your head. So it's two perspectives. When you play chords in the right hand, or when you're a chord player in general, when you play guitar, when you play piano and all these chordal instruments, we tend to just think, okay, what are my four chords? Okay, this is my pattern, jan jigga jum jum dum, jum jigga jum, and you just change that pattern to the other chords. Same with piano. But what the bass player will do is, the bass player will connect the chords together by playing not just the roots of the two chords or the most important fundamental note of each of the two chords. What the bass player will also do is he'll make the two chords have a road map, and that road map can either be simple or adventurous as the player decides. So he's kind of presenting the next chord, and the bass movement is all about the journey between the chords rather than the source or the destination, which you're still doing. So you're going to do the source, you're going to do the destination, but you're also going to do the middle stuff, which is the journey between the chords. Okay, so if you're interested in studying passing bass a bit more, I'd love to do a few more lessons on this. I will leave some that I've already done in the description, but more on this can be done for sure, because I love the concept. I'm a bass player as well, so I tend to relate to this thing a lot more than most of the other piano players out there or the guitar players out there. Okay, because bass is not about the current chord. Yes, in the current chord, you follow the drums, you follow everyone in your band, you play the correct chord roots. But then what none of them do is, what do you do in between the two chords? So that's what we are going to try to do with a ballad progression. So D, F sharp, G, G minor. So first let's keep it really boring, which is just D. Just hit everything 4 times. And I'm showing you this on the D major scale. Then let's go back to our ballad 8th note with ghost phrasing. F sharp, you can also play F sharp 7th. G major. Now G minor. Add a 6th in there, making it a minor play. Right, and we've looked at all these things like ghost notes, arpeggios. So whatever you do is up to you. I'm just now concerned about the bass line and the notes played in the lowest part of the piano, which is going to be these fingers, pinky, ring, maybe even the middle sometimes. So I've written down a pattern. You can check that out. So D, E, F sharp. So 2/8 notes at beat number 4. Remember what I said? We give more attention to the source and the destination. Play them a bit longer with the correct chord roots. D, F sharp, but that's too. It's like you're teleporting from home to the destination, which is boring. So D, E, F sharp. But here's where you have to be careful, at least for piano players. You go D, E, F sharp. You may forget to hit the right hand because you're doing some movement in the left. So don't lose the pattern, whatever that pattern was. If it's broken, it doesn't break. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Okay, so again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. And another problem is you don't want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. You don't want to hit this again extra. So don't miss it and don't hit it extra. That's the challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. So you may want to hit the 4 loud. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2. Fingers, pinky, ring and middle. 2, 3, 4 and 1. Now one more. Pa-da-da. So that's 2 16th notes and at the end of bar 2. F sharp. Ba, ba, ba. Now if you get bored with playing F sharp for 3 counts, you can do ba, ba, ba. So whenever you're bored, you can do the 5th. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So for more advanced students out there, you can do 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 4, 1 and 2 and then bum 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 ba ba bum. Or to keep it simple, just those interconnecting notes. 3, 4 and 1, 2. Now 4, 1. So 2, 3, 4 and so vo ba-dum ba-da 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 bum. So you need to get those 16th notes. Okay, for G, what am I having there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2. Okay, now for G minor, doing something I think is interesting. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1. Bum, 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 bum. That's 1 and 2 and 3. So that's a tricky one, to play that A and not overplay in the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Repeating. 2 and 3 and 4 and back. So whole story again. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and back. And if you'd like, you can get those 8th note ghosts because that's providing a nice engine. Only at the end of the bar, you stop playing that engine. Wherever you can. Bum, 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 stop. Only the passing. Bum, 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 bum. Repeat. or keep it simple without the ghosts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and a 1 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and as I've notated it. Okay, just to cap things off, let's do it on another scale. The scale we started this all with, G. So G, A, B. So you can do G. I'm literally transposing it. Pum pum pum. Maybe you can do that. B, B, tum, ba ba bum, ba ba, ba ba ba. Play around with octaves. Okay, so we've done a walking bass line or a bass line. You can just call it a bass line, which uses passing notes and landing notes of the chord. Okay then, so I hope you found the 3-part series useful. I hope this gets you to start, and not just start, to conquer ballad style piano accompaniment. I know I've done it on 4/4. I was a bit biased towards that, but there are a lot of songs out there on the ballad framework which have 4. If you ever have to do this on 3/4, which is another common ballad style, or 6/8, you just count the number of beats and just play along, 1 2 3 1. You're just knocking off a beat. 1 2 3 1 2 and 3, and everything else remains the same. So I didn't have time to talk about it on 3, but you get the idea. Do it well on 4. Tell me in the comments which songs you think will work with this particular progression. Also, what you could do as a Patreon member, you can interact with me. You can send me messages or videos of you playing. You can even join my learning community where you can send regular homework. You could also follow me on Instagram, and if you want to share some of these concepts or music in general, you can tag me, and I would be happy to share that on whatever stories or whatever you call these things these days. Okay, so thanks a ton for watching this series. I appreciate your patience going through all these lessons. And do stay tuned to our channel. Off the top, if you have any doubts regarding any of these concepts itself, I'm sure it would be covered in some other video. Like beat division is covered in detail, arpeggio playing is covered in detail, hand independence from ground zero is covered in detail. If you want, you can also do a structured course at our school, where over 6 months you can just go from ground zero to a good stage of learning, and do it semester by semester. If you want to learn at your own pace, you have the video courses options on our website. Do consider that as well. For $299, you will get a lifetime access to all of the video courses that we've ever taught, which I think is a good deal. That's piano foundation, piano intermediate, music theory, ear training, staff notation. It's an ever-growing collection. We are planning to do a few more as well. So do stay tuned to our channel. Hit the subscribe, turn on the bell. That's very important for regular notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.